think we've sobbed enough. It is a beautiful song.
It's amazing. It's based on Rachmaninoff, isn't it?
Well done. Yes, I've got that in my little notes here. The verse borrows very heavily from the second movement of Rachmaninoff's Piano Concerto No. 2 in C minor, Opus 18.
That's it.
Yeah, but you knew that, so I didn't. That's why I was going to bore you with it. It reached number 12 in the charts in 1975.
Only 12.
I know. That's when it was hard to sell records.
There must have been an X Factor cover, hasn't there? Isn't that right?
You'd think so.
It's very sort of Leona Lewis or whatever, isn't it?
Yeah, because it's got that nice kick at the end, a bit of a key change.
The explosions in the background.
Yeah, it's fantastic. Now, you obviously got the album out, but then you're working on other things. I suppose is this kind of challenging yourself, because you're doing original full dance work, aren't you?
We've written the score for a ballet, which opens at Sadler's Wells in March next year. It's called The Most Incredible Thing. It's a story by Hans Christian Andersen.
Now, I'm not familiar with that story.
Well, it's quite an obscure one. A few years ago, there was a new translation of all his stories, and I got it. And this one I just like the title of it actually, and because I'd never heard of it before. And I phoned up Neil one day and just said, "Oh, this might make a good ballet," and it's happened.
Well, and how far along is it? I mean,
we've written the music. It's actually our idea was we've got a friend who's a ballet dancer called Yvonne Poutrov, and he asked us if we'd write a short ballet for him. And this was the same time Chris phoned up and said he'd had an idea for a ballet, so we decided we'd go ahead with this. But it's turned into a 3-act ballet, and the idea is it's almost like a traditional ballet, like the Swan Lake thing, and it's got a 3-act story, but it's got contemporary music and contemporary choreography. But it's a big. We just saw the model for it yesterday. It's a very big production. And it's very sort of multimedia with film and all sorts of things, and so it's an enormous project. In fact, it's really is a huge production. It's a very exciting thing to be involved in.
And it's not your first foray into theatre, because Closer to Heaven, obviously.
I think we dragged you to see that one day. Yes.
No, listen, I really enjoyed it. And funny enough, somebody posted some probably illegally filmed bits of it on the computer recently, and I mean it really stands up. Is anyone going to revive it?
Actually, we would revive it if there was the demand. Actually, I was talking to
that. If there's the demand, get on the text. I want marches in the streets, Hyde Park Corner.
Yes. I was talking to this guy who's a top West End theatre designer, and he was saying how much he enjoyed it. He'd been talking to people about trying to bring it back. But I think we'd probably have to do a bit more work on it. It was never perfect, but the audience always had an amazing time. And there was just a production in Dallas in America, which got slagged off as well. But then,
that's probably a good thing.
Yes. There's a famous Andy Warhol quote when he says, "If everyone hates what you're doing, keep on doing it." And I think that's us in musicals.
No, well, wait, listen, it's certainly not you with music, because we've had so many texts and emails come in. Yeah. Now, these are some quite specific questions, which I knew nothing about. Could you ask Neil and Chris, if it's true, Bono sent them a telegram saying, "What have I done to deserve this?" is a nod toward their own song after they covered U2's Streets?
Yeah, because you just played before.
Yes.
And it's The Streets Have a Name, and we mixed it with Can't Take My Eyes Off You. Yeah. And of course we have to get permission. We realise, having done this, we have to get permission from U2 and also from the songwriters of Can't Take My Eyes Off You. And U2 were asked for a comment, and Bono indeed very wittily said, "What have we done to deserve this?"
Isn't he a cheap?
Isn't he?
He's a laugh riot,
He's
Bono.
From yes.
Oh,
tradition of Oscar Wilde.
Yes, I know. He used to write Christmas cracker jokes before he first started the band. He's just hilarious. Oh, Bono, stop. I've never met a room laughter. I'm guessing he's really dreary.
He's not. No, he's not. He's funny Bono.
Funny Bono. He hasn't got a funny Bono in his body. Loving the show. Listening in Melbourne, Australia. Any truth to the rumour that the Pet Shop Boys will be back in Australia in 2011?
Well, I'm afraid it's not true.
Oh, that's the sound of a radio being switched off in Melbourne.
Sorry, you've just lost one listener in Melbourne. I don't think it is. There was talk of us actually playing outside the Sydney Opera House, some big festival or something, but we only recently heard that. I think it's not going to happen.
And he knows already that he's missing it. You're doing a show on the 8th.
We are. We're doing this show for MenCap. It's actually the final show of this Pandemonium tour we've been doing, so one we did at Glastonbury, we've been doing since last year, and Jo Wiley asked us to do it because she organises a series of concerts for Mencap, and it's on December the 8th at the Hammersmith Apollo, and tickets go on sale next week.
And listen, there's something kind of odd about you, because you got the Lifetime Achievement, and now you brought out this, ultimate Pet Shop Boys. Is there a whiff of retirement in the air?
No.
No.
No, he said exhaustedly.
Break would be a nice thing, though.
Oh, well, you do get breaks, don't you?
Yeah, after this ballet, which is in March, we'll probably have a break. Yeah. In fact, really, our work on that is pretty much done. So, in fact, we might probably have a break before the ballet, we might after.
Yeah, in fact, you're doing nothing between now and the 8th. You're just talking about an album.
Exactly.
You get to play on radio stations. It's not that hard.
It's not exactly working.
You are performing on my show next Friday night, though, aren't you?
We are.
Yes.
We're very excited.
Have you got lights and dancers? No.
Yes. No, we do.
Oh, good.
We do, actually. In fact, most of next week is dominated by getting that together.
Fantastic.
Yes.
A whole week. I look forward to seeing it.
We're disappointed now.
It's time now, Neil, for your song choice. Is it as depressing as Chris's?
It's not depressing. It's a bit of a random choice, this, because they asked us to choose a couple of songs for this. And when we were in Australia, which is funny you mentioned that, on the car radio, this song started playing, and I said to the driver, "What is this song?" He said, "Oh, it's really famous in Australia," and it was a big hit in the 80s, and it's by a group called The Church, and it's called Under the Milky Way. And when you hear it, you might think, "Oh, yes, I don't know this," but it's a beautiful song, and you don't really hear it very often.
Oh, well, thanks for introducing it to us. Here it is, The Church, Under the Milky Way. That could be the lyrics to a Pet Shop Boys song. It was marvellous.
Quite poetic.
It was very stirring. Thank you, Bobby. I'll see you next week. Again, the detail of the texts and emails. Could you ask the Pet Shop Boys, what video were they filming in August '89 at Swan House Roundabout in Newcastle? There were men dressed as bouncers on large plinths under the ornate ceiling. I walked right through the middle of the set on my way to the pub and interrupted. Sorry, I've never seen which video it was. Julia.
So hard.
So hard.
I thought that was the question. That's the answer.
No, I see. The song's called So Hard.
Oh, that's a very difficult one, Graham. Don't know. There you go, Julie. That's your answer. Now, I didn't know about this. Is it true? Can you ask the Pet Shop Boys if they've contacted Kate Bush for that collaboration yet? Love, Rachel.
No.
I
don't.
I'm not aware of it.
I don't know what that collaboration is.
And actually, that was something I was thinking about, because you've been together for 25 years and you have collaborated with extraordinary people over the years. Do you ever, or maybe have you ever, gone your separate ways? Has Neil Tennant gone off and collaborated with somebody else, or Chris Lowe gone off and collaborated with somebody else?
Well, actually, I made a record with Ian Wright, the footballer, many years ago.
Really?
It wasn't a hit, but it was a great record. And it was a lot of fun making it.
That's such a random. Yes, I will leave the Pet Shop Boys this one time for Ian Wright. I didn't think I would, but what about you?
I did. It wasn't leaving the Pet Shop Boys, but I did a record with Electronic, which was Johnny Marr and Bernard Sumner, called Disappointed, that Chris wasn't on. But then we also did a record, both of us, with them. So that's the only one anyway.
And so, I mean, how do you kind of define your relationship after 25 years? Are you work colleagues? Are you friends? Are you like brothers?
It's a difficult one, isn't it?
Well, particularly with both of you here in the room.
All of those.
I hate him.
All of those three things.
But you obviously still get on. I mean, it doesn't seem to be hell for you to be together.
No. No, things are all right.
That's good. I'm glad to hear it. And now this is an odd one. Did you know apparently there is a Pet Shop Boys tribute band? Did you know that?
In where, sorry?
There is a Pet Shop Boys tribute band. And it's Mark is in it. Do you like tribute bands, or is it not your thing?
I haven't got a problem with the tribute. I think there's one called Pet Shop Noise. Maybe. I don't know if that's the one that is being referred to.
I don't know what this one's called.
But no, I think
he rather stupidly got in touch with the radio and then forgot to get his plug in. So
there you go.
Someone else will be getting the bookings tonight.
What's exciting in Berlin? There's a very hip club called Pet Shop Bears.
Really?
Yeah.
I think we'll draw a veil. Men in suits throw themselves at the window. Stop talking! No more about that!
No, it's very respectable.
Of course it is. It's lovely. It's a restaurant, really.
Yes.
So listen, you are promoting Ultimate Pet Shop Boys. It's out on November the 1st, which is that Monday.
Monday.
That's Monday. Fantastic.
Yeah.
And it features the new song Together. That's going to be our last song today. But thank you very much for coming in to see us.
Pleasure.
And good luck with it all. Good luck with this. Good luck with the ballet.
Thank you. See you on your programme.
I was thinking. Yeah, I was thinking. I'm sure there's something else we're doing. Oh yes, we'll see you on the chat show on Friday with dancers and lights. And
no, I don't think it's dancers, but there's lights. Yeah,
lights. That's it. Lights. We have lights.
Maybe a smoke machine.
Yeah, I'll give you 50 quid for the smoke machine. This is the new one from the Pet Shop Boys. It is Together. Bye bye, boys.
Bye.
Bye.
Together we'll go all the way.